I'm going to say it right off the bat and with confidence that Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins was and probably still is my favourite Mario game of all time. The Game Boy is the only Nintendo console that I had when I was growing up, and I absolutely loved the thing. I remember the hideous bogey green screen, asking my dad for 4 AA batteries to run the thing. He would quickly get fed up with this and I would end up using an AC adapter and be tethered to the wall for the whole night. I also remember having to set the contrast just right in order to see anything on the screen at all, and also the typical numb arm that I would get after a long gaming session on the edge of the sofa pointing the screen at the nearest lamp. The memories. I was lucky enough to have a handful of games quite early on for the system, and whenever I could prize the thing away from my mum, who would be playing Tetris on the regular, I would often play Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins. I even have a feeling that it might be one of the only few games that I actually spent enough time with to complete as a child. Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins was released in Europe in January 1993, and it is a sequel to the original Super Mario Land, again on the Game Boy. To me, it felt like a huge improvement over its predecessor. This was the very first game to feature a series staple to this day, antagonist Wario. Wario is like the larger, polar opposite of our hero Mario, and I love his design. Similar to the original Mario Land 2 was produced by Gunpei Yokoi, rather than Mario series creator Shigeru Miyamoto, who was not involved. The plot follows on the original Super Mario Land game. While Mario was away, Wario has locked himself in Mario's castle by removing 6 golden coins and distributing them with those under his spell to 6 different areas across Mario Land. So basically, Mario thinks, screw Wario's squatting rights, I'm going in there and booting him out of my house. The game features an overworld map in order to access the different zones, which can be played in any order you would like. The 6 zones to be completed before a confrontation with Wario are the tree zone, which sees Mario facing large insects in levels designed like a hollowed out tree, and the boss for the zone is Big Bird. The space zone, that involves space themed levels and a zero gravity mechanic. The boss of this zone is Taranga in a spaceship, who is actually the antagonist from the first Mario Land game. The macro zone, where the environment is filled with oversized objects, as Mario is supposed to be microscopic. The boss for this zone is Sewer Rat. The pumpkin zone is Halloween themed and has a witch as a boss. The Mario zone, which is traditional Mario levels with pipes etc., and the boss is the 3 little pigs. The turtle zone, featuring water levels, and the boss is a squid called Paco. Once all 6 coins are collected, you will unlock the door to the castle, in which you will eventually face Wario. Within the final battle, he uses power-ups just like Mario's ones, where he tries to jump on you, one where he tries to use firepower, and one where he floats and tries to land on you. Controls are the usual classic Mario fare, with jumping on enemy heads, dashing and using pipes etc. Bonuses include accessing a minigame if you hit the bell at the top of the screen as you exit a level in which you gain power-ups or lives. The same can be said for spending the coins. This can be done in a hill on the overworld map in the same manner as these bonus levels. Mario's power-ups include the usual mushroom, which makes Super Mario, including the spin jump, a move found in Super Mario World. Firepower, a classic power-up which allows Mario to fire projectiles. Cleverly, the designers decided to add a feather in the cap of Mario in order to distinguish this due to the monochrome nature of the Game Boy. In other Mario games, this is shown by a colour palette change. The carrot, which turns Mario into Bunny Mario, allowing him to hover. Stars cause the usual invincibility, and you can hit 5 enemies for an extra life. I have captured the play footage of this game using the original cartridge and a Super Game Boy. I've really enjoyed revisiting this game, and it's still a great game to play to this day. For a final piece of trivia, Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins was the last original side-scrolling Mario game until 2006's New Super Mario Bros. 13 years later. I hope you've enjoyed this nostalgic trip to a simpler time, and feel free to like and share. Thank you for listening.